The European Union is based on three pillars: European law, a common foreign and security policy, and a close cooperation among states. The EU also has common institutions. The most important institutions of the EU are the European Commission, the European Council, and the European Parliament. Now, what are the tasks of these three institutions? Let's first start with the European Commission. It is the administration of the European Union. Some 23,000 European civil servants work in the administration in 33 directorates general. They are headed by the commissioners, each of whom are responsible for one or two directorates general. The European Commission is also referred to as the government of the EU because the commissioners have, above all, executive tasks. The president of the European Commission is José Manuel Barroso from Portugal. He was elected by the European Parliament. Additionally, there is one commissioner from every EU member state. The commissioners are not confirmed individually, but as a body by the European Parliament. The Commission President and the commissioners are committed to upholding the common interests of the European Union. They do not represent their home countries. The Commission is therefore not only the government and administration of the EU, but also called the guardian of the treaties. The Commission monitors compliance of EU member states with European law and can sue the member states in the case of non-compliance. Second institution, the European Council. It consists of the heads of state and government of each of the member states. Whether a country is represented in the Council by its head of state or by the head of its government depends on the constitution of the respective member state. The president of the European Council is the Belgian Herman van Rompuy. He presides over the Council permanently and, unlike his colleagues, he is not the head of state or government of his country at the same time. Furthermore, there are councils of ministers, for example, the Council of Ministers of Agriculture or of Ministers of Social Affairs. It is made up of cabinet members from the EU member states responsible for the respective policy areas. As a council, the heads of states and governments and the national ministers play a legislative role. They take fundamental decisions and decide on European legal norms. Since the Treaty of Lisbon entered into force, that is, since 2009, the European Parliament also has the right of co-decision in matters relating to European law. This brings us to the third institution, the European Parliament itself. It is elected directly by the citizens of the European Union. At present, there are 754 members of Parliament. Jointly with the Council, the European Parliament is involved in the legislative process of the European Union. The President of the Parliament is Martin Schulz from Germany. Now, how do these three institutions work together? The Commission makes proposals to the Council, and the Council informs the Commission on the decisions reached. The Parliament has the right of co-decision in the case of amendments to European law, but cannot propose amendments or bills for new laws itself. In important issues, there is a trialogue between the Council, the Commission and the Parliament. In exceptional cases, the Parliament can make a motion of no confidence against a body of commissioners, including the President of the European Commission. Then they must resign. The last time this happened was in 1999. Other important institutions of the European Union are the European Court of Justice, the European Central Bank, and the Eurogroup, that is, the finance ministers of the Eurozone countries.